Hello friends and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel episode. Today I'm gonna be speaking about the Dante event and the bossing, the three bosses that you fight. I've been having so many questions about how to maximize the damage and what buffs to use and what models. And I'm just gonna show you here the system. So this is Dante, the first boss. As you see, I ranked high enough. I hope I stay in my position. Top 10 is what I'm aiming for actually. Uh, you can see that people on single target, the people that spent and invested in their accounts are using Akuma mainly, and F.Blanka, and Dante. We can see here, same lineup that I'm using. Different buffs, I think, or same buffs. So the question was, how do we maximize this damage and what are we using? You can see here also on the Dante run, the second one. Not as much damage as the first one, but for the team comp that I'm using and the models, I'm dealing that damage. And for the Bison and Dante also, I'm using the same lineup for them all, for the three of them. I dropped Cammy because for her to deal that maximized damage, she need to have the stacks immediately on the boss, the armor break. And with Guile, it's better than Cammy. And with Viper, it's better than Cammy also. So I used F.Blanka because he's well built on my account. I don't know if Guile will perform better. He's not built on my account. And for the first fight, this is the team that I used. I pulled Dante. You need one copy of him so you can get this the buff of using Dante, I guess. Hey, this one. Deploy Dante excluding assist position, so he needs to be in the main lineup. So I used these debuffs, as you see here. Pretty much everybody is using those. These are the best for you to go, and there's something with the female fighters. So you need to not deploy any female fighters on your main lineup. And for some reason, if you go and let's try to go. Okay, we'll do that. So if I go and I switch position and I put a female here. S.Poison. I don't know if it works for others. I didn't test it. I don't want to spend my gems on it because I did many runs to HD that, and I put Dante on the. It still goes through. I don't know why. And this is the run. This is how I run the team. Actually, I don't put S.Poison in the main lineup. I put her in the tag position because it's better for me. This is a hard fight actually because mainly Dante stuns everybody. So I use the rotation, F.Blanka first, then S.Poison next, F.Blanka afterwards. This is a fail run, I didn't hit the complete combo. I got stunned, but it's okay. We'll test it. I use the raging buff, so I get more damage. Here you go, as you see, this is a complete whiff. But this is how you go with the rotation. Rip. So as you see, she was on the main lineup. Even though that you can't play female fighters on the main lineup. I don't know if it's a bug or something that they're gonna fix. Let's check the damage. Yeah, completely whiffed it. And now I'll show you the run, exactly how I run it. So these are the stats. And there's something, I don't know what it was. So at the start of the game I was dealing, as you see here, it's 2 billion damage that I dealt to Dante. But it records differently. Maybe because of the debuffs that we chose at the start. And they reduce the damage by the bosses taken. So this is the replay. I'll do it as ×4 so you can see what happens. So I wait to have two 2 bars or almost 3 bars, and I start 3 bars, yeah, and I start the normal rotation. Blanka super, yeah, 3 buffs. Blanka super, Street Poison buff, Blanka C2, and then Bison C3. And I continue, I spam it. You need to be at least lucky, you need a couple of tries for this so you don't get stunned while doing your combo and it doesn't interrupt your combo. It's okay if you get stunned during the combo and you can continue the combo chain. That's okay. But to be stunned and to your combo to be stopped, that's not okay. And these are the buffs that I'm using. Now you're gonna tell me you don't have power units on your team. So how the workbench works is, let's say you, okay, I'll show you here how it is and I'll explain it in depth. So I don't have power fighters on my team, but I picked this one. So what happens here, if you level it up, the HP, the attack, and the defense, you get it. The crit damage, the dodge, the damage bonus, 15%, you get it, and the scaling, you get it. But the increased damage of super combo and combo 2 does not work. This does not work unless you are using this faction. If it's a power type unit, then the ones in the green, the level 5, 10, 15, 20, and the main one, the increased damage for super combo and combo 2 will work. But it doesn't work for my team here. What works is the stats and the stats above, and that's it. Same here for this one. And why I chose those? I chose this one because it gives dodge, crit damage, and damage bonus. And this one, it gives pressure, crit rate, and lifesteal. I needed lifesteal so Blanka could survive a little bit in the end. While they're dealing damage to me, I initiate, like I make my rotation so perfectly timed so it doesn't let me die or let my Fashion Blanka die at the start of the battle. So I get the lifesteal rate while they're attacking me and I'm doing the fire breath of Fashion Blanka at the start. You gain HP while they deplete your HP, so you stay alive with your Fashion Blanka. This is why I only picked this. Plus it has the crit rate and the pressure show, so they don't evade and dodge. This one applies for Blanka, everything about it. So I get the initial stats, I get the speed boost, the crit rate, and the pressure. And each speed point increases the crit damage that I do. And I have it at plus 15, so the crit, so 0.07 times 19, that's how much I get. Again, for the Inferno, this affects Bison. It affects all the team, but the increase you see here, beside it, there's this icon. So the line that starts with this icon is the one that is only for the category of the hero. So it gives speed, crit damage, and bonus damage to everybody, but only Bison gets this speed point increase in crit rate. So it goes up to 0.05 times the 19 speed. That's only for Bison. Again, here it applies only for Fashion Blanka on my team. Crit rate, crit damage, and dodge applies for everybody except Fashion Blanka, because Fashion Blanka is an agility tank and he gets this buff. So when attack triggers crit, deals additional true damage equal to 6% of the attack, it goes up to 15% of the attack. And when you level it more, you level these stats and these stats. You don't level anything else. There's not 25 or 30 additional on this. So this is one of the major, and if you're running Fashion Blanka, if you want to try this team that I'm running and run it all, this is the main one that you need to level up to the max, to level 20, and use it because it gives you true damage. And we know that true damage is king in this game. True damage can't be avoided by anything. And because I took these buffs, so this one gives crit damage, not crit bonus, where is it? This one gives crit rate, this one gives the crit rate, and this one crit damage. So I have two crit rates, and this one gives crit rate also. and it's level to the max. So he gonna crit no matter what. And what I'm using on my teams are. Let me show you exactly. Let's do one another. Okay. So I have Cammy on Bison. We all know when Bison triggers his trigger effect, Cammy jumps in and deals additional damage. This is very important. This one will maximize your damage. And for stability, for F.Blanka, I use chun-li. So on my chun-li, I have Broken Formation, which gives her 6% crit rate. So her total crit rate is 61%. So, and her exclusive, when fighter is in an assist position, assist fighter receive 15% of crit rate of Chun-Li's crit rate. So in total, of the 61% of her, 15% of it, it's going to F.Blanka. So now more crit rate. The more crit rate that I do, the more pure damage that I deal. And this is the lineup that you should run. I'll run one last time for you. I'll show you how I do this run. I'll try to perfect it. It's hard, it's not that easy. But with tries, you're gonna get there. So this one is a hard fight because this one needs lifesteal for your F.Blanka to stay alive for the end of the battle. And I wait here, and then I go. I start with him. Let's not mess it up. I prefer to play on X2. I'm used to it. And here I deal the EX. Still getting damage, but surviving. So here, if my F.Blanka dies, the run fails. If he doesn't die, it means I can continue. He lifesteals. You see the lifesteal? He went from almost 0 to full. Now my S.Poison will die. Hopefully F.Blanka stays alive. Ah, time is over. Do they deal more? Or is it the same? Ah, slightly less. But it's okay, with retries you can do it. Workbench, don't stress about it. Just, what I did is, I maximized on 2. Like, because I need them. I maxed 2 to 20, and I did 3 for 15. This is what the game wants from you, to finish the missions. Just do that. What I'm running on my team is F.Blanka. That's his gear. He's not plus 30 yet. He doesn't have 3 cars. Not even 3 cars. So this car work, this car work, but this is not for him, it's for Zangief. But they added it if I do smart equip. Let's see. That's it. So even if my Blanka or your Blanka was better, and you built him right, and you have like 6 cars on him, you have plus 30 on him, 100% you'll deal even more damage and do better than me. And I hope you do. Okay, this is his gears. You see, I have 2 gears that works on him perfectly. The others, I'm trying to find them. It's not easy, but that's it. Cammy, she's on assist. That's all that I have on her. She have her 3 cars. She's on plus 29. Last one, I'll do it. But this will affect her good when she's in assist position. The more you build her, the more damage she will do when she jumps off the battle. The other one, Chun-Li, of course. Good gear. I need only her assist. I will try to max her. I got randomly her gears, her cars to 5. Hopefully I'll get them to 6 later. And my Bison, where is he? Here he is. So you know Bison, I put him on the cars, on the tokens from the start of the game. And until 2 days ago I got him to triple S so I can use his cars. These are his gears, he's on plus 20. Of course if you build him to plus 30, you will deal crazy damage with him. And he's with 6 cars. So I'm not sad about it. It's actually, we're running Broken Formation on him. I'm running Broken Formation on Blanka. No, I changed it now because I was doing stages. For stages this is better. But for bossing you need Broken Formation. Broken Formation on her, of course, so she can buff Blanka. And Dante, where is Dante? I'm using the best gear that I can put for him that I found on my account, and giving him fast chant. I should give him Broken Formation probably. Yeah, I should give him Broken Formation. give him broken formation. And 3 poison. That's how I use it. Always play fast chant on her, because she's gonna be in the back line. She will fill your gouge by 400. If you leveled it up, it will be 800, I guess. Normal attacks normal attacks will just fill the combo meter for you. If you have her on cars, okay, for bossing, especially single target bosses, her cars are incredibly amazing. It will push your damage by a lot. So if there's only one enemy, it means a boss. When you use the super combo, when the fighter uses the super combo, the following skill of the skill chain deals 35% more damage. So you can start with her, and if you have somebody like, let's say, somebody who deals in C2, like Gan or what's his name? Akuma, that deals C2, you're gonna maximize this to the limits, like 30% more damage to the overall damage that they do. And her 6 out of 6 is she gains more. She fills your super combo, so you can keep going. This is an amazing investment. She's my next fighter to get her cars, especially the 3 cars. It will be amazing. So that's it for the event. Again, pay attention to the models that you pick. This applies for everybody, but the special one, the green one that you can apply, and this is, I recently knew, I didn't know about this. I thought this works for everyone, but no, it doesn't. Thank you to Painblade, he explained it to me in the Discord chat, because I was telling him I'm using this and this, and he told me, hey, be careful, this doesn't apply for everybody, it only applies for the units that have it, but the stats applies for everybody. I hope this video was useful for you guys, and I wish you luck with your runs. And hopefully you can score even better than these scores. I'll show you last time. This is how I scored. I'm free to play, you know, guys. I'm completely free to play. People were asking me, did you pay anything or something? I still have the first purchase. I didn't purchase. If you purchase once, this will be not available for your account anymore. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.